YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building, and we just got done watching the last Cloudia Summer Special TV live stream with all the homies in the building. We're recording this live, and yeah, they just sped through the information from the new units, the new arc that's going to be released in the part 1 of the collab. Your boy Buddha, you know what I always say, we got the slow process. I can't keep up like that. So we were waiting very patiently. We had some fun. We had some real entertaining moments. But now that it is over, we are going to go back and actually do a nice little Buddha analysis in the traditional fashion and break all the details down. Because from what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, there's some literal insanity coming with this collab. The intro. Let's check out the skill animations right here. We've got Equivalent Exchange. Then we've got Hammer of God, which is a nice little move that throws him up, and then You've Gone Too Far. That looks like it's got a real nice hit count, so I'm paying attention to hit counts at this point. Alrighty, let's break down the information, shall we? Edward Elric's traits at max level. We got Full Metal Alchemist, skill and special damage plus 40%. That's dope. Special damage cap plus 5,000, and when using a skill with alchemy, damage plus 20% and damage cap plus 2,000. When using a skill with alchemy, so is alchemy going to be a new mechanic? It's going to be, you know how we have magic and then we have science magic. Is there going to be some kind of new layer called alchemy from what I'm hearing here? Guess we'll find out. Then we've got his trait 2, which is auto mail, machine equipped, critical rate plus 5%, and physical attack damage cap plus 5,000, increased movement speed, and chance to nullify damage taken. That is a great trait. That's a great trait right there. I assume he's going to have some element attached to him, so looks like Trishula, once again, is going to be a favorite for this guy, and he's going to get his benefits just by equipping that, so some nice synergy there. Yeah, very solid. Increased movement speed is great, and chance to nullify damage taken. I'm here for it. I'm here for that. PvP. I hate when I see my damage nullified. Then we've got the descriptions for his skills. The first one that we saw, Equivalent Exchange, is just a frontal long-range earth combo attack. Skill 2 is Hammer of God, targeted medium area, medium range earth combo attack. Low chance to make enemies faint. Low chance is probably going to be so negligible, I don't know. But it might be per hit, so we'll see. But I want to pay attention to the wording here. Targeted medium area, medium range earth combo attack. I'm pretty sure that means he can throw that anywhere. I don't think he has to get in the line of sight. Maybe the wording doesn't tell us that right off the bat, but targeted medium area makes me feel like he can just drop that wherever he's at. And then skill 3, You've Gone Too Far. Targeted wide area, medium range earth combo attack. If it's medium range, he's got to get within a certain distance. And then his special is Don't You Call Me Little, which if you've watched the anime, that's a lot funnier than if you haven't. But it's just a powerful earth combo attack to an enemy, so it is a single target, but the animation for it is gorgeous, I must say. So very cool. Let's move on to the bread and butter, shall we? This is where I heard some real interesting stuff is occurring. So we've got his skill board. His first skill that he's introducing is alchemy. When a skill's stock is 0, consume MP to use the skill. Consumed MP differs based on the skill's SCT. So guys, I mean, this is cool, but it all depends on how much MP is being used. Because if you couple trying to run sharp eyes on this man, dude's going to be draining MP like a madman. He's got to have some reliable MP recharge in here, so we'll have to see. And then alchemy, I'm assuming this is what ties into his trait, right? When using alchemy skills, does that mean once you've exhausted his skill stock, any skills he uses while using his MP is considered an alchemy skill. Maybe. Moving on to Winry's Maintenance. When HP hits 0, auto revive and recover HP 100% and MP 20%. Okay, that's pretty big. State Alchemist. MP consumed by alchemy is minus 20%. Interesting. Okay. He's got your outclass. Damage plus 20%. Damage cap plus 2,000 to boss monsters. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Boss monsters, being effective against boss monsters is really good for endgame. I mean, it's good for anywhere where there are bosses, but really good for endgame and multiplayer bosses, just to, you know, try and nuke that boss down as fast as possible. So I'm here for that. Then we've got One Is All and One Is Me. While all allies are alive, gradually boost strength. Max plus 30%, resets each wave or when an ally is incapacitated. So you want to keep everybody alive. Dude's going to synergize with Kyle pretty well, if that's the case. Then we've got Soul Compensation. Consume units HP to revive an incapacitated ally. And apply a strength, defense, in, and mind plus 35% buff. Recovers 100% HP, and that's once per quest. So immediately when someone dies, it just saps his HP. And can this kill him? All things that we'll probably have to test once he's in game. He's getting Machine Mega Boost, guys. So we saw Sword Mega Boost with Baron. Edward's coming with Machine Mega Boost. So when a machine is equipped, physical damage plus 20%, physical damage cap plus 2,000, and when physically attacking, lower enemy defense minus 10% and deal damage. So that, to my understanding, is a per hit type of defensive debuff. So every hit, he's going to have a chance to lower the enemy's defense for that hit. Useful, but it's not like slapping a defense minus 10% debuff on the enemy once it activates. So just a clear distinction you want to keep in mind. But again, physical damage plus some cap is wonderful. And the Portal of Truth is continuous haste and advanced magic circles effect. That's juicy. And let's see what other saves he gets that we already know. He comes with Fury, Pose of Honor, nice. Like I said, he needs good MP regen, so there we go. Rapid Recovery, Crit up 2, Proud Force, Double Impact, Attack up max, Quick Trigger, Fighting Spirit 3, Royal Armor, Sky High 2, Auto Brave, Auto Protection, Earth High Drive, very nice, Indomitable Spirit, Advanced Aim Vitals, Giant Killing, Earth Attack Raise 2, and Earth Critical Raise. So dude's gonna be pretty nasty. He's gonna be pretty nasty Earth Attacker. It'll be real interesting to compare him to Shift Lilibet, because Lilibet, in order for her to look insane the way that she can, she has to make the enemy weak to earth. Then she gets all of her insane traits, all of her insane passives. Edward's coming in without many conditions. That's such a lie, because part of his damage cap is when he's using these alchemy skills, which I'm pretty confident means when he's producing skills off of MP, he's going to have an extra plus 2,000 cap to it. I didn't add up the cap. There are a lot of conditional caps. Not quite as conditional as Goroth, which I was worried about when someone mentioned it in chat. But it is going to vary, because he's got some damage cap just on special, then he's got some damage cap just on boss monsters, damage cap just when he's doing alchemy. The only stable damage cap he has is Machine Mega Boost and his second trait, which is plus 5,000. So plus 7,000 puts him at a 16,999, which is solid. And then he's got all these other conditional caps as well. Also, Machine Mega Boost is physical damage cap. Don't forget that. Sometimes I get confused when I'm like watching the special do a certain amount of damage and thinking he should have a certain cap, but it's only physical damage. Remember, there are the 3 categories of damage: physical, special, and magic, all separate. So you got to pay attention to the lingo. Comes with some real nice SC saves. I will say that. Solid Earth Attacker from what I'm seeing with this cool alchemy gimmick that we'll have to see what it looks like in game. As far as DPS, Homeboy's not comparing to Lexaeus, right? Lexaeus he's a different animal. Alright, let's check out the unit that we're all getting for free. They didn't give us a unit ticket this time, they made us have a certain character. So here we go, he's got a very slow S1. He's got this I'll Protect You barrier style S2. And his S3, that does look quite nice. Very crisp animations right here. An AoE special, which is always welcome, but from what I noticed by skimming through the info when they were playing it, it doesn't seem like he's going to be focused on damage. I don't know if he's going to be a bruiser or if he's going to be like full-on tank like Ruto. So let's see. His traits at max level. Empty armor body. Whenever using a skill, defense plus 2% and max plus 30%. As defense rises, physical attack power rises. Ooh. It's like Thaumaturgy Ring for defense. So I'm feeling more bruiser vibes just from this first trait, which is nice. Ruto I can appreciate in his role as a true tank, but I like dealing my damage. I like dealing my damage in LC. So I'm a fan of a bruiser. And as we know, he's a neutral attacker. Let's move on to his second trait. I'll Defend You All. More likely to be targeted by enemies. Battle start. Apply a barrier to all allies that nullifies one basic status ailment. And apply auto revive to one female unit. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, Alphonse, we're getting this guy for free, everyone. We gotta remember, like this all sounds nice, but that S1 looked slow as molasses. His S2 isn't even a damaging attack, it's just a team buff from the look of it. And the S3 is what looked like it would be fun, right? To just start shooting alchemy stones from a certain point in the battle map. But Homeboy's not going to be flying all over with all of his skills, like just shredding while he's building up his defense. We got to keep that in mind. But, definitely bruiser / team support. Neutral damage always is a plus. And let's read exactly what his skills do. So the first one that we saw, that won't do it. Medium area combo attack, right? Very basic. Skill 2 is I'll Protect You. Grant all allies a minus 30% physical damage taken. I think this guy's going to be pretty crazy in PvP. I don't know about y'all. Just based off what we're seeing here. Skill 3 is You're Not Ready. He wasn't ready. It's a frontal wide area medium range combo attack. So I imagine he has to get frontal wide area. Does he have to get in line with the enemy? We'll see. And his special is I'll Never Forgive You. Is a powerful combo attack to all enemies and recovers 15 seconds of SCT. Always a nice little ability to slap on the special. We've seen it with Lilibet, we've seen it with Baran, and it is nice to cast that special and then have just a bunch of your skills ready to go as soon as you're done. So I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that a lot. Alright, let's see what you're bringing to the table, Alphonse. The design is sick. Running around with a giant a giant suit of armor in pixel form, and it looks really good, by the way. It's going to be nice. So he also has alchemy. When that skill stock is 0, consume MP to use the skill. Then he's got Melee Master. Battle start, recovered 10 seconds of SCT. So he is like Baran with his Ruination. And chance to counter when taking physical damage. Counter power plus 50%. I was really interested to pay attention to see if they were going to play around the counter effect when they showed off Dura's buffs. Because they kind of made his counter feature sound pretty crazy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Recover the 10 seconds of SCT. I'm down. And then some extra counter power. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. He's got special shield. Special damage taken from enemies is minus 10%. That'll help you in Tower of Trials, really, is where you have to face a lot of... well, no, I'm sorry. Special damage. We've seen a lot of these new multiplayer bosses launch their specials off a lot of the time. So yeah, cool, some extra tank. He's got Maze Alchemistry. Oh no, I know I didn't say that right. But break value plus 50% and damage taken from bosses minus 10%. Interesting. So they've given him a little bit of break. Okay. And he's got all, I imagine his S3 is going to break pretty nasty. It looked like it had some really nice hit counts. Then he's got all is one, all is the world. This is the one that they were talking about in the actual live stream. When unit is alive, gradually increase defense of all allies excluding the unit. Max plus 18% and resets each wave when the unit is incapacitated. Why 18%? I have zero idea. But I am getting arena vibes from this guy, just in regards to team support, especially depending on the damage he can dish out. I'd like to put this guy in front of some spell render teams. He's got the Portal of Truth, so continuous haste and advanced magic circles effect, just like we saw with Edward. And then he also has Blood Seal, special damage taken from enemies 25%. Minus 25%. Special damage taken from enemies. Why does he have such an emphasis on special damage being taken? It's kind of a weird niche. Really where we see special damage happening is in Tower of Trials, where I notice it the most. For his SC saves that we haven't seen before. Spirit Breath, Armor Boost, Skill Charge 2, Head Bash, Breaker, Shockwave. Physical Damage Healing 2, High Counter, Royal Armor, Resolve up 3, Blessed Speed, Patience 2, Defense up max, Auto Regen, Armor High Boost, No Attribute Attack Raise, Decoy, No Attribute Shield, and Break Boost. He's a multiplayer character. Is that what they want you to do with him? Make him a multiplayer character? He has 0 damage cap raising. Tweak said, sounds like a lobby closed to be. 100% a tank, but they put a bunch of breaking on him. He's not like Ruto. Ruto is a tank. Literally there to soak up damage and deal 0. They still want you to do something with this guy, damage-wise. But he's got like no multipliers on him. And no damage cap raising. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. This is our free unit that we're all getting. And here, so the first LR that they're introducing is Automail Mechanic, the attribute at max level. Machine equipped, skill damage plus 25%. I'm down. Continuous fort effect. When an ally is inflicted with a basic status ailment, remove the ailment and add +1 to basic status ailment resistances for a set time. Oh, this Ark in PvP. Oh. And learnable skills. It gets better. It gets better, y'all. Repair and enhancement. Remove strength debuffs from an ally and grant a strength plus 30% buff. So that'll be useful in very specific situations where you might need that. It sounds like a... is it a passive? Or is it a magic? No, it would say magic, wouldn't it? It's a passive. Interesting. Then we've got... Actually, doesn't Gen do that? Doesn't Gen place a strength debuff on the enemy? Or is it just minus crit? I can't remember. Automail equipped. Add machine type to unit and physical attack damage plus 10% and physical damage taken minus 10%. Cool. Hopefully that's going to be not too much SC, right? We're going to see... They were talking about balancing SC, so we don't know what that means, if they're going to start doing that ideology with these new additions. But here is the big kicker. Winry, oh my god, I just saw Cripps comment, Winry's apple pie. WAP. Consume all MP. To cure all basic status ailments. Restore all SCT stock. And grant high regeneration. It's honey elixir on steroids. Like, I want to save. They knew what they were doing. I want to save for Roy Mustang. I have a feeling he's going to be the character that stands out in this collab. But this is a hard arc to follow up on. Then it comes with HP up 2, machine boost, and earth attack raise, which are very solid skills to have, especially for new players that don't have arcs with machine boost or earth attack raise. I mean, it's made for Edward, obviously, but I think that's it. I think that's it.
Cloudia.
Yep, that is the collab. Shall we check in game? No. Oh, had to catch that real quick. No news dropped in game, so that'll do it, guys. There's the information for what we are receiving on the 15th in the part 1 of this collab. It's going to be very tough to resist pulling if you want Roy Mustang. With that first LR arc that they're putting in our face, that is definitely the prize of this first banner that we're going to be seeing. No questions asked. Winry's Apple Pie. If you're new to this game, or even if you are a midterm player like myself, 6 months, I'd say I'm a little past. I can't call myself a new player anymore. I'm definitely mid-tier, mid-game player. And Honey Elixir, which predates me, is one of the most useful things in the entire game. And here we just got a better version of it. So, okay. I'm going to try and digest this information. I'm going to keep talking to y'all in the stream right now, because like I said, we are live. Get my thoughts together, and yeah, hopefully see you in the live stream tomorrow, or technically today. I guess I'm making that call. We're going to do our Tower of Trials live stream. So check on the channel for that if I'm running it live while you're watching this. And I hope y'all are hype. I hope y'all are excited for this, because just having these characters in the game, at least coming from a fan of the anime, it's going to be so dope. Last Cloudia usually does collabs wonderfully, so I expect this to be no less. So I'm hype. I'm a little tired because Boy Boot is up past his bedtime, but I hope you are too. So y'all already know the deal. Like and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications for any Last Cloudia videos I post, any updates on information that we'll probably be getting in the next couple weeks. We've still got some more things, some more details we don't know about, more summer details, so a lot more is to come. There were 2 huge announcements I've totally forgot to bring up, but I'll save that for another video. So make sure to come back for those future videos. And that's all I got for you this time, guys. So y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.